topic: how do AI startups create ethical, scalable solution for market needs? In this session, we hope to explore the world of AI driven startup, and all of you, even the audience, are requested to actively participate by sharing ideas, discuss how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing industries and shaping tomorrow's business. AI driven startups struggle to scale due to limited access to quality data, shortage of skilled talents. So, how can these startups develop scalable ethical AI solutions that meet market needs while maintaining regulatory compliance? So, the Startup Club of MCKVIE has brought to you this brainstorming session. Unleash your creativity and let's brainstorm and find out more about today's topic. Without any further delay, let me call upon Ardhendu Maiti to be the first speaker of today's session. Please note the speakers are requested to keep their cameras on while they are speaking, and if the audience are having any doubts, they can ask their questions in the rebuttal round that would be 2 minutes after the speaker has spoken. Thank you. Please, Ardhendu.
Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, Ardhendu, you are audible.
If it visible?
Yeah, you're visible.
সো আজকের সেশনটা আমি বেঙ্গলিতেই করতে চাই, কারণ আমি ইংলিশের জন্য অতটাও প্রিপেয়ার করে আসিনি। তো বেঙ্গলিতেই আমি করছি। সো ইন্ট্রোডাকশন ফার্স্ট। সো মাইসেলফ অর্ধেন্দু মাইতি, আই এম ফ্রম সেকেন্ড ইয়ার ইলেকট্রিক্যাল ডিপার্টমেন্ট। সো আজকের টপিকটা হচ্ছে এআই বেস স্টার্টআপ কি করে এথিক্যাল, মানে একটা স্কেলেবল এথিক্যাল সলিউশন হতে পারে মানে ফিউচারের জন্য। তো আমাদের প্রথম দেখতে হবে যে আমরা কেন এআই স্টার্টআপটাকে আনতে চাইছি, যে এআই স্টার্টআপ কি করতে পারে। যে একটা স্টার্টআপ ইন্ডিয়াতে যদি একটা সার্ভে করা হয় যে প্রতি 10টা যদি স্টার্টআপ বিজনেস হয়, তার মধ্যে 9টা স্টার্টআপ বিজনেস ফার্স্ট ইনিশিয়াল 3 ইয়ার্সের মধ্যেই বন্ধ হয়ে যায়। এবার কেন হয়, তার প্রথম দুটো কারণ হচ্ছে যে তারা প্রপারলি দ্য মার্কেটটাকে স্টাডি করে না, যে টিম, যে টোটাল অ্যাভেলেবেল মার্কেট, এইটা 1 নম্বর, যে টোটাল অ্যাভেলেবেল মার্কেটটাকে স্টাডি করে না। দ্বিতীয় নম্বর হচ্ছে, এক মিনিট। sorry for disturbance. Hello.
Yeah, you can start.
তো প্রথমত যেটা বললাম যে টোটাল অ্যাভেলেবল মার্কেটটাকে স্টাডি করে না, একটা প্রপার টিম থাকে না, যে টেক প্রপার টিম থাকে না, সেই জন্য আর কি স্টার্টআপ বিজনেস গুলো ইনিশিয়াল 3 ইয়ার্স এর মধ্যে বন্ধ হয়ে যায়। এবার যদি আমরা এআই কে ইন্ট্রোডিউস করতে পারি স্টার্টআপ বিজনেসের মধ্যে, তো আমরা এই দুটো প্রবলেমকে সলভ করতে পারি। তো প্রপার ডাটা ফিট রেডি করে, প্রপার ডাটা একটা প্রপার মার্কেটের ডাটা রেডি করে সেটাকে এআই দিয়ে একটা অ্যানালাইজিং করে প্রপার মার্কেটটাকে স্টাডি করতে পারবো। আর সেকেন্ডলি আমাদের যে ইনিশিয়াল স্টেজে তো অত একটা স্টার্টআপ বিজনেসের তো অত থাকে না যে একটা প্রপার হায়ার করবে, একটা প্রপার টেকনিক্যাল টিমকে হায়ার করবে। তো সেই কস্টটাকে আমরা কমাতে পারি। তো এই জন্য আর কি আমরা এআই স্টার্টআপের দিকে এগোতে চাইছে ইন্ডিয়া। আর ইন্ডিয়া তো একটা কি বলে ডেভেলপিং কান্ট্রি, তো এর মার্কেটটা অনেক বড় মার্কেট এআই স্টার্টআপের ক্ষেত্রে। তো ফার্স্ট এআই স্টার্টআপ ইন্ডিয়াতে আই থিঙ্ক ভাবেশ আগরওয়াল যে এআই স্টার্টআপ ইন্ট্রোডিউস করেছে। আর এর নামটা হচ্ছে কুর্তিম, KRUTRIM, সামথিং। এই স্টার্টআপটা হচ্ছে ইন্ডিয়ান ফার্স্টেস্ট এআই স্টার্টআপ, ফার্স্টে স্টার্ট আপ আবার এআই স্টার্ট আপ দুটোই। এটা অনলি 3 মান্থের মধ্যেই এই স্টার্ট আপটা ইউনিকর্ন হয়ে গেছে। ইউনিকর্ন ইউনিকর্ন মিনস $1 বিলিয়ন কোম্পানি, তো আমরা সবাই জানি। দ্বিতীয়ত সার্ভাম এআই বলে একটা এআই স্টার্ট আপ ইন্ডিয়াতে এখন রান করছে। এটার ওনার আই থিঙ্ক ভিবেক রাঘবন অ্যান্ড প্রত্যুষ কুমার। দেন আনন্দ, আমরা একটা কোম্পানি আছে মানসা ব্র্যান্ড বলে, এই কোম্পানিটা হচ্ছে আনন্ত নারায়ণের। এ আর কি এই যে স্টার্ট আপ, যে ছোট ছোট স্টার্ট আপ বিজনেস গুলোকে গ্রুম করে যে এআই এর দিয়ে, মানে ছোট ছোট যে স্টার্ট আপ বিজনেস গুলো আছে সে ওই মানসা ব্র্যান্ড বলে একটা কোম্পানি আছে, সেই কোম্পানির কাছে যায়। সেই কোম্পানিটা তাদেরকে আইডিয়া জেনারেট করে যে কি করে তুমি তোমাদের স্টার্ট আপ বিজনেস গুলোকে স্কেলেবল করবে। ওরা প্রপার মার্কেট করে দেয়, মার্কেট স্টাডি ফাডি করে করে দেয় এআই এ দিয়ে। দেন যে রেভিনিউটা জেনারেট হয় তার থেকে কিছুটা অংশ ওরা নিজেদের কাছে রাখে এবং বাকিটা যে কোম্পানি সেই কোম্পানিকে দিয়ে দেয়। তো এই এআই স্টার্টআপ ইউজ করে আমরা কি কি মানে কি কি হতে পারে, কি কি প্রফিট হতে পারে, মানে কি কি ভালো কাজ হতে পারে, ভালো দিকটা কি কি আছে। যেমন অটোমেশন, মানে একটা জায়গার একটা মার্কেটের কিরকম কি প্রোডাক্টিভিটি, মানে একটা মার্কেটে কতটা জিনিসপত্র লাগছে, মানে ধর একটা স্টার্টআপের জন্য যে কতটা প্রোডাক্ট চাই সেই অনুযায়ী স্টাডি করে তার প্রোডাক্টিভিটি বাড়ানো কমানো যেতে পারে। তারপরে হচ্ছে ক্রেডিট, ডিসিশন মেকিং এর ক্ষেত্রে এআই একটা বড় গ্রেট রোল হতে পারে। তারপর রিস্ক ম্যানেজমেন্টে এআই একটা মানে বড় রোল করে, কেন এর প্রপার ডাটাগুলোকে অ্যানালাইজ করে প্রপার আউটপুট দেয়। তারপরে হচ্ছে এখন তো ফিনান্সিয়ালি যে স্টার্টআপ কোম্পানিগুলো হয়েছে সেখানে ট্রেডিং এর ক্ষেত্রে এআই একটা বড় রোল ইউজ করছে। যদি আমরা ফিনান্সিয়াল কোনো স্টার্টআপ কোম্পানি খুলতে যাই, সেখানে একটা সেখানে এআই স্টার্টআপ গুলো একটা গ্রেট, মানে খুব দ্রুত আর কি আর স্টার্টআপ গুলো আর কি ইউনিকর্নের দিকে হতে পারে, মানে স্টার্টআপ গুলো আর কি প্রপার হতে পারে। আর একটা হচ্ছে লুপ হোল, মানে একটা কোম্পানির তো অনেক লুপ হোল থাকে, যে কি কি লুপ হোল আছে সেইগুলোকে ডিটেকশনের ক্ষেত্রে এআই একটা বড় রোল করতে পারবে। আর আর হচ্ছে তো রুলস অ্যান্ড রেগুলেশন থাকে কিছু, মানে কোন একটা স্টার্ট আপ বিজনেসের কয়েকটা রুলস অফ রেগুলেশন থাকে পেটেন্ট রিলেটেড, সেইগুলো প্রপারলি যাতে মেনে চলে এআই দিয়ে, সেগুলো একটা হতে পারে। মানে যে এমপ্লয়ি যে থাকে, যদি আমাদের 100টা এমনি কোম্পানিতে 100টা এমপ্লয়ি লাগে, তো স্টার্ট আপ এআই বেসড স্টার্ট আপ কোম্পানিগুলোতে অতগুলো এমপ্লয়ি লাগবে না, মানে কমে যাবে, এমপ্লয়ির কস্টটা কমে যাবে, তার রেভিনিউটা বেশি হবে, জেনারেট হবে। তো এইটুকুই আমি। এবার কোনো কোশ্চেন এই রিলেটেড?
Okay, thank you, Ardhindu. If any one of you is having any question, then you can ask. You have been given 2 minutes.
Hi Ardhendu, this is Rahul here.
Yes.
So my question is, what are your views? So that what should India do to grow some of the startups?
Yeah.
Right. So can you mention some of the loopholes that you think are the biggest, what should I say, biggest things which can hamper a startup or it can make a startup grow very nicely? So do you have any ideas or something of that sort?
बिगेस्ट लूप होल जो है वह प्रॉपर मार्केट स्टडी नहीं करते कि एक एरिया के जो मार्केट, माने एक एरिया का जो मार्केट है उसके मुताबिक हम प्रोडक्ट नहीं यूज करते। एक प्रोडक्ट का जो प्रोडक्टिविटी वो हम यूजिंग एआई बढ़ा सकते हैं।
So how will AI help in choosing these things? Like, you know about business analyst and data analyst, right? And we know that AI is something which is man-made. I hope you agree.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
there are
yes.
there are flaws which an AI cannot catch, but a data analyst or a business analyst can easily catch, right?
Yes, yes.
So what do you think? AI will help, or business analyst or data analysts are something better of that sort?
I think AI আমি একটা এক্সাম্পল দিতে চাই, মানে এক্সাম্পলটা আমাদের সবার ক্ষেত্রেই হয়, আমি দেখেছি নিজের ক্ষেত্রে। তো আমরা সবাই তো ইনস্টাগ্রাম ইউজ করি। তো ইনস্টাগ্রামে আমরা যখন রিলস দেখি, তো আমরা সবাই একটু নোটিস করলে বুঝতে পারবো আমাদের যেরকম মুড থাকে সেই অনুযায়ী রিলস আসে। এটা যদি সবাই একটু নোটিস করে তাহলে বুঝতে পারবে, মানে আমাদেরকে প্রপারলি স্টাডি করছে, ওটা তো এআই দিয়েই হচ্ছে।
I have to stop here. With a mood open hoy na. It's based on the algorithm or the reels I watch or I like. It's upon that.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওটাই ওটাই বলতে চাইছি, মানে আমরা যেটা লাইক করছি, প্রথম যে স্টোরিটা লাইক করছি সেই অনুযায়ী একটা হয়ে যাচ্ছে, মানে প্রপারলি আমাকে স্টাডি করছে।
Okay. Thank you, Arjun. Got your point.
Yeah.
Okay, so is anyone having any more questions?
Audience can come up with their questions. It's a brainstorming session. It should be interactive, please.
Fine. Then let us move on to the next speaker for today, Bhargav Banerjee. Please,
Hello,
Bhargav.
am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Can you
Okay,
please switch
I'm
on
just
the camera?
yeah, 1 minute. Am I visible? So I think it's okay. Now I will be
Not yet.
one second. From the audience or the rest of the speakers? Any answer? Okay, so well, today we are diving deep into the space, particularly focusing on the scaling ethical AI solutions to in AI-driven startups. AI is revolutionizing industries, but for startups, scaling AI solutions can be challenging. Throughout this presentation, I'll take you through these challenges and how startups are overcoming them, especially in the Indian market. Our agenda today will be going through these points. Please go through the points. Introduction, challenges of faced by AI startups, overcoming data challenges, addressing the AI talent shortage, navigating data privacy and regulations, developing scalable AI solutions, impact of AI-driven startups in Indian market, Indian AI startups, and the conclusion. Now we will dive into the introduction. To give you some context, AI is not just transforming industries globally, but it's making a significant impact right here in India. Startups are the forefront of this transformation with the application in healthcare, agriculture, and finance, among others. But here's the catch. Scaling AI solution isn't as simple as it sounds. Startups face significant barriers, whether it's accessing quality data, finding the right talent, or complying with ever evolving data privacy laws. So the big question lies, how can startup develop scalable, ethical AI solutions? Stick with me as we uncover this. Now we will be going for the next slide. Key challenges faced by AI startups. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why do startups struggle to scale? There are three main points. First, limited access to quality data. In many cases, startups can't get their hands on large, accurate datasets, which are essential for training AI models. Second, there's a shortage of skilled AI talent. You have probably heard about the booming demand for data scientists and machine learning engineers, but the supply isn't catching up. Finally, one of the most important points is data privacy and regulatory compliance. With the laws like India's Digital Personal Data Protection Act and the global GDPR, startups must carefully navigate how they handle sensitive data. Does this sound familiar to anyone working with data? So any answers means what is data means what type of data should we need. So this is my point that these are the three challenges which are faced by the AI startups. So coming to the next point, next slide, which is overcoming the data challenges. So how do startups get around the data problem? Well, the good news is that the creativity solution. One way is through partnership. Startups are collaborating with industries, governments, and academia to share data. For instance, India's open government data platform is a treasure trove of public data sets that can help to find AI models or to solve AI models. Another option is using synthetic data. This means creating artificial datasets that resemble real world data, useful when data is scarce or sensitive. Wouldn't it be amazing if AI could generate the very data it's need to learn? The last point will be open data platforms. Startups are also tapping into open data platforms to get data sets they need without paying high fees. These methods are helping to level the playing field for small players in the AI space. The next slide is addressing the AI talent shortage. Now, let's talk about people, the real driven AI, the real drivers of the AI innovation. AI is advancing quickly, but without skilled talent, it's hard to keep on. So, what are the Indian startups doing about this? First, investing on the up in meat industry. And finally, startups are looking beyond borders, tapping into the global remote workforce. With technology enabling remote collaboration, they can now access. Now, these are the addressing the AI talent. So we understand that AI talent is a shortage because we have lots of engineers, but those engineers cannot connect to these AI driven startups. So we need the people to connect with the AI and the startup equally. Navigating data privacy and regulation. Let's move to the tricky but essential topic of data privacy. With increased concern about how data is used, especially in AI systems, startups must ensure they are compliant with regulations. India's Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023 and GDPR in Europe are just two examples of how privacy laws are getting stricter, but how do startups navigate this? The answer lies building ethical AI systems. This means creating AI that is transparent, fair, and accountable. Many startups are also investing in governance frameworks that help monitor and review their AI systems to ensure compliance. For those of you working in this space, transparency is a key. Consumers and regulators alike want to know how AI decisions are made. The next slide is developing scalable AI solutions. Now let's talk scalability. What's the key to scaling AI successfully? The answer lies in leveraging technology wisely. Startups are increasingly using cloud platforms like AWS and Google Cloud, which provide the infrastructure needed to deploy AI solutions at the scale without breaking the bank. But it's not just about the tech. Startups are tailoring the AI solutions to meet the specific needs of their target market. In India, for example, there's a huge opportunity in agriculture and healthcare areas. Ethical AI is another piece of the puzzle. Startups are now more focused of creating AI systems that are not only scalable but also fair and unbiased. Now let us go through the AI-driven startups in Indian market. So how are these AI-driven startups impacting the Indian market? The answer is massively. AI startups are helping businesses across the sectors by providing advanced data analytics, real time insights, and predictive modeling. For instance, companies can forecast demand, optimize strategies, and better understand consumer behavior. This is a lead to improve market efficiency and competitiveness in industries like healthcare, finance, and agriculture. In fact, some of these are more exciting AI's innovations are happening right here in India. Now, these are the Indian startups related to the AI systems. Now, we will be going through these startups, which is number one, we will be discussing about the Manthan, which is based in the Bangalore, offers AI powered analytics for retail helping business manage customers engagement and inventory. The second we will discuss about the SIG tuple. Also, it's also in Bangalore. It uses AI for medical diagnosis and speeding up the analysis of medical samples. The Arya.ai from Mumbai creates AI solutions for industries like finance and healthcare, focusing on the automating complex process. Haptic, another Mumbai startup, provides conversational AI solutions like chatbots or customer service. The Intello Labs is using AI and computer to assess the quality of fresh produce, reducing food waste and the ensure fair and to ensuring fair pricing in the agriculture field. Now, coming to the conclusion of this presentation, in conclusion, while AI startups in India face challenges like data access, talent shortage, and regulatory hurdles, there are clear strategies for overcoming them. From leveraging partnership of data to building ethical AI systems, the future is bright for these startups. The Indian market, with its vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem and government supports, offers vast opportunities for AI driven growth. And with that, I would love to hear thoughts of questions. And last, these are some resources which I think are most valuable. We will be going through the Shark Tank USA. There is a web series named Hustler, which is also based on the startups and how can a person gets motivated through the startups. The future of AI and how can AI drive in startups. These are the two videos from the TED Talks, which also motivate me. And these are the two books which will help in startups and getting a knowledge how to invest in any type of AI startups. Thank you all. So if there you have any questions, so please let me know.
Anyone having any questions?
Okay. So hi Bhargav.
Hi.
So you have used a lot of heavy terms like ethical hacking and about AI startups.
Yeah.
My question is, and you also mentioned about government infrastructures, right?
Yeah.
Talking about Indian market, we are getting into AI startups. So how do you think the AI startups can overcome this ethical data sets? Like we all know that data privacy, data transparency is the biggest concern right now.
Yeah.
So can you mention about some of the? You have mentioned about a lot of startups. So can you mention about some of the startups who are actually thinking about data privacy and transparency?
Right now I don't have any so much of idea about that, but I think that I think AI will be also engaging this problem also. Data sets will also help us in analyzing the market structure, because we know that anything we want to learn the machine, so we can use machine learning algorithms so that we can also analyze the market analysis of India, and we can just go through the predictive model. So, but right now, any such companies, I don't have any idea.
Hmm. Again, we are talking about AI, right? So we need
Yeah,
the data sets. That means we need data,
yeah,
and that is available on Google. Like there are many platforms we all know, we all use for data sets.
yeah,
Do you think that our data will is actually private? Like everybody knows. Talking about a hospital, if you take an example, like for it's not about this startup, but still I'm mentioning, talking about a startup, there is a patient's data, right, in the
Yeah.
hospitals. So it is easily available on Kaggle and everywhere. So do you think
Hmm.
in the presence of AI, our data is actually private and it can be not used unethical? Is there a guarantee or something like that?
I don't think so, but I think we can work on this in the future run, because data privacy is a big factor in this type of startups or in this type of sectors. But I think we can go through this, and creating ethical means of AI can also help us, because there are many hospitals or any type of details. There are two types of data. Because, for example, if we go for the Kaggle, we have some data related to the medical or the house prediction models. But then also there are some also privacy data which are not to be shared. I think the data sets which are present in the Kaggle or in other websites are being in permission to the patients whose data are there. But I think in
I would
the
just
future,
like to interrupt once
yeah,
that as far as the medical data aspect is concerned, most of the time the data sets we find on Kaggle are not exactly authentic because a lot of hospitals actually do not release data sets. Kaggle
yeah,
data sets are not very, authentic when it comes to medical. That is the first point. And the second, Rahul, you were saying that about ethics, a lot of startups, that use our data for AI purposes, you would often see whenever we are using their products, if they are in the form of an app or a service, most of the time they always take your, actually not most, 100% of the times they take your permission before accessing your data. No app is actually accessing your data without your permission. We always accept the terms and conditions, and that is when they get to access the data.
yeah. I also agree with that point. But
Yes, Bhargav, you can speak.
hmm, I also agree with this point that we give the permission, but I think that there will be some problem, because ethical is there, but there is unethical also. So we don't have a full surety of guarantee that data cannot be leaked.
Okay, got your point. Thank you, Meghna, for uh, giving the knowledge. Thank you, Bhargav.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
Next
Hello.
question. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Sure.
Actually, the problem we are discussing now, that is actually this scalable solution and to maintain the privacy of the data, there are some definite steps that have been proposed by the Google. That is the one part of the machine learning itself, that is the federated learning. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the kind of an architecture they used to follow to maintain the data privacy. What this model actually do, I'm just making a very short overview, but this model actually do, instead of taking the data from the client side, they have built up a federated setup where no data sharing is needed actually. They will send you the model itself, and the model is trained on the local data, and the model parameter is sent back to the server. And after few iterations, that means they will take the parameter from distributed sets of clients, and these small models are trained on the own client data. The clients will not share the data among themselves. And eventually what will happen after training, that is the lots of different model weights are coming from different clients. They will apply some interesting aggregation technique so that the final or the global model can build up. That is the one kind of a setting that have been proposed by the Google. And this kind of methodology is known as a federated learning. And interested listeners can go and download this paper. It's an extremely easy paper. Whatever the papers, whatever the methods the industry propose, they are extremely easy to read, not very tough. Actually, it is a outcome of Google Brain. And this federated learning approach is one of the solutions. And next thing, one very interesting thing is I want to share you. That is, I have come up a one solution that is known as the planogrammic study. And what it actually says, so am I audible?
Yes,
So
sir.
that is a planogrammic study. So what it actually says, that this is a project of Walmart. What they do, Walmart have observed that in its whole long market, that means supermarket, the objects and the products are to be placed in a certain manner. They are keeping the shaving cream, they are keeping the soap, not just like a random manner. They have a different plan so that the user can see quickly what they actually need. So these are known as the planogrammic study, which actually shows that how you will place the object in the supermarket. Okay, so one thing I would like to say to all of the listeners is that there are certain use cases that you cannot apply the machine learning or deep learning problem directly. And whenever I have attached one of the startups, they have proposed a solution, and we have observed that actually, if you want to put the whole thing into a machine learning or deep learning approach, first of all, you have to apply a mixed integer programming on it, and then you can go to the machine learning or deep learning based approach. So in that case also, they have faced the same problem because the data set is not available, and whatever the data set the Walmart they have given to them, it is a long back data set. It is not actually the current scenario. So this type of problem you always face. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you will never come up with a solution or never come up with the approach. Data will be always a problem until and unless you have a big connections in industry, and whatever the data you will get, they are not actually the holding the current scenario. They are way long back data. So this type of problem will always persist until and unless you have a direct connection with the client. And sometimes the client will offer you to train their model on their own infrastructure, especially if you are working with a Europe-based client, and they will offer you the they will accept your proposal if you have ensured that you will train you will train the model only on their Europe based infrastructure. That means even if you go for AWS cloud, and even if you host it on a Asia Pacific zone, they will not accept it. Okay, so this kind of situation will always arise, and I think that sometimes it can be a big issue. But if you have a good solution and if you have select the very good business case, and I think you will always have a good chance. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any further questions? I guess no. Thank you everyone for listening to this presentation.
Thank you, Vargav. Let me announce one thing. The speakers who are speaking today in this brainstorming session are going to get certificates. Also, the startup club would be selecting one speaker as the best speaker for today. So, thanks, Bhargav, for speaking. Next, we are moving on to Upayan Chakraborty to speak. Are you here?
Yeah, am I visible and audible?
Yeah, you are audible and visible.
Okay. So, good morning, everyone. As AI-driven startups, we are in a unique position to transform industries. However, scaling our solution comes with its own set of challenges. Access to quality data, finding skilled talent, and navigating data privacy concerns. But these challenges are not insurmountable. By forming strategic partnerships and tapping into innovative solutions like synthetic data, we can access the high quality data needed to train our models. To address the talent shortage, we must look beyond borders, embracing remote work and continuous upskilling to build agile, expert teams. Equally important is our responsibility to protect privacy and ensure our AI systems are ethically sound. Implementing privacy preserving techniques and integrating ethical principles into every stage of development will allow us to build trust and stay compliant with regulatory demands. Finally, to truly scale, we must design our systems with flexibility in mind. Modular AI, cloud infrastructures, and automation will enable us to grow rapidly while adapting to evolving market needs and regulations. By focusing on these key areas, we can create scalable, ethical, and impactful AI solutions that drive real world change. Thank you.
Okay, so is anyone having any question? Fine. Thank you, Payan Chakraborty, for speaking. Next, I would like to call upon Tanvi Srivastava.
Hello, I'm audible.
Uh, Hello.
May I start?
Uh, uh, Actually, I can't hear you properly. Others, can you please tell?
Am I? Hello.
Yeah, now
Uh,
you're on.
Tanvi, can you speak a bit louder?
Okay. Good afternoon, all.
Can you please turn on your camera?
1 minute. Am I visible?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. AI-driven startups, revolutionizing industries with artificial intelligence. First of all, I am start with what is AI. AI or artificial intelligence is a cornerstone of modern technologies, driving advance across industries. Essentially, it involves creating systems capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence, that includes problem solving, learning, reasoning, and understanding language. Significance in modern world. In healthcare, In healthcare, AI aids in diagnosing disease, personalizing treatment plans, and even predicting outbreaks. In transportation, self driving cars and traffic management systems rely heavily on AI. Finance, AI algorithms manage investments, detect fraud, and automate trading. Daily life, personal assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant use AI to help us manage our schedule, control smart home devices, and find information quickly. Manufacturing, AI optimizes production lines, predicts maintenance needs, and improves quality control. Education, personalized learning experience and tutoring system leverages AI to adapt to individual student needs. Why AI driven startups are gaining traction? AI driven startups are gaining traction for several reasons. Innovation efficiency, investment opportunities, market demands, technologies, advancements, and competitive edge. Benefits of AI driven startups. AI driven startups offer several key benefits that make them increasing attractive. Scalability. AI solution can handle large amounts of data and perform tasks efficiently, allowing startups to scale their operations without a proportional increase in cost. Automation. Routine tasks can be automatic, freely up human resource from more strategic and creative work. Personalization. AI can tailor product and service to individual customer preferences, enhancing user experience and satisfaction. Data driven insights. AI can analyze vast data sets to provide actionable insight, helping business make informed decisions. Innovation. AI forest innovation by enabling new products and services that were previously unimaginable. Cost efficiency. By optimizing processes and reducing the needs of eh, manual and inventions, AI can instantly cut operational costs. Cost advantage. AI can provide startups with a unique edge, differentiating them from competitors with advanced smart solutions. AI-driven startups often leverage a mix of advanced AI technologies to develop innovative solutions. Machine learning. Machine learning's algorithms learn from data to make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed. It used for tasks like recommendation systems, fraud detection, and predictive analytics. Neuralistic natural programming language (NLP). NLP enables machine to understand, interpret, and generate human language. Startups use it for chatbot, language translation, and more. Computer vision. This technology allows machines to interpret and understand visual information from the world. It used in facial recognition, object detection, medical images analysis, and autonomous vehicles. Deep learning. A subset of machine learning, deep learning involves neural network with many layers. Robotics. AI driven robotics combine machine learning, computer vision, and sensor data to enable robots to perform complex tasks in manufacturing, healthcare, and service industries. Speech recognition converts spoken language into text, essential for visual assistance, and etc. Thank you.
Okay, so does anyone have any question?
Yes, I have. Hi, Tanvi. So you mentioned about AI in educational institutions, right?
Yes. Yes.
So can you give me some examples of successful collaborations between startups and educational institutions? Any one of the
Um,
examples?
like AI always help us in example. I'm making a PPT now, and I want a template for the PPT, and some AI AI sites are giving me PPT uh, without any. Uh, they're giving me PPT, templates of PPT, like only giving me the details of my presentation.
So basically, it is saving time for the students, right? You want to say that.
Uh, yes.
But is it helpful in the longer run? For instance, if I say we all use ChatGPT, right?
Yes.
So do you think in this point of time, every student uses for the smallest things, even ChatGPT? So do you think it will be helpful in educational institutions integrating ChatGPT in the system? Or any other AI based things, what you have mentioned about that, they provide PPT templates and informations, everything. So will it be helpful? Do you think so?
I think for some time AI is helpful for us, and for a long run, it will not help students, small childrens, like they were completely got dependent on into AI, and their own knowledge is decreasing. ve- uh, Decreasing very fastly, and like our, if we make PPT, it will take more time, but we gain more knowledge from the presentation we are making. But in short time we are making presentation, the benefit is that we are making presentation in short time, but the demerits are that we are gaining less knowledge than before.
Okay.
I think I'm saying that it is saving our time, but not our knowledge is increasing like previously it is increasing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tanvi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Thank you, Tanvi Srivastava, for speaking. Let us move on to Razavia Kaushar, the last speaker for today. Are you here?
Could I be audible?
Yeah, you're
Hello.
audible.
Okay.
Can you please turn on your camera?
Yeah, just give me a second. I want to present my screen. Okay. Uh, is the screen was visible to everyone?
Yeah, the screen is visible.
Sorry, is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible. You can start.
Okay. Okay, firstly, good morning, everyone. Today we'll be discussing about our topic how the AI startup is creating ethical and scalable solution to our nowadays marketing, which I believe it's definitely going to be increased and it will be drastic increase in upcoming years because in the era of digital transformation where AI is optimizing their process and enhancing the efficiency, that is completely a competitive edges for our upcoming years. The successful rate of the AI initiative hinges on the critical factors. We could not overlook and underestimate the quality because in a recent survey of IBM in 2003 has been done, it was said that about 42% of enterprises scale has been increased, and it is about the same that 40% is considering that AI organization going to be a fully organized, and 38 organization going to be fully implemented the generative AI into their workflow. And it was said that uh, AI is going to be a drastic change in the many aspects, not only in the health or in the industry or in the market. Even when you are going to be a schooling, you can see that in the upcoming years, AI had done many things in robotics, in IG, which could not be underestimated things. One thing we are showing in this every year the engineers who are doing their courses in AIML specialities, they are working in a they are just getting the skill. The shortage of the skill in the talents had been seen even few service has been done, that is many companies who are just making the AIML fully AIML company organization. They are developing their organization, but the talents who are want them, they are having a lack because the project is growing with the 6 to 6 point lakh to more than estimation of 12.5 lakh during this year of 2022 to 2027. Yeah, expected growth is more going to be 25 to 35%, but the talent pool is not that much of increasing. It need to be upscaling existing talents, and upcoming years we are hoping that more talents going to be a boom on the next year. But the problems we are facing in now the air, because the AI is the future of the AI. That's true. But the thing is happening with the popularity of the AI that the possibilities of the expansion of the generative AI creating a problematic for the big data, robotics, even the hacking things. How I'm speaking this, it was the experience by many organization. They are having a trade with the AI that will going to be a big data hacking thing, something going to be happen. So it's expected them from them to be expecting them from to be just give me a second. Yeah, yeah, you can say the see that the revenues are comparing with the years. It's increasing day and by day, but the thing happening is there the hacking kind of something that which is very threatening for the organization, even increasing which were not much upcoming with the problems, and they are speaking just about the AI in the future. There is also the disadvantages of using the AI. That's very true. The increasing in the AI in the industry is giving a boom, and it's even easing the organization aspects. But we could not underlook this kind of something. So how are we going to handle this kind of thing, because the navigating of the skill gap challenges in IT team has been seen, and it was could not be overlooked. It was seen that from the many years it was seen that gap in the challenges has been seen, and we are lacking on that field. Our organization is working hard to make their organization in AI established and fully be working on that field only, but here we are lacking is 2 point aspects. Firstly, the challenge is skill gap. Second is the hacking kind something. A big organization are getting a big hack. A small organization getting a small hack. Isn't there kind of something? First, the skill gap challenges that we are facing as a student, as a work professional. We are in a era where the future is going to be expand, and here the some common, this was the advertisement or the service, and even the thing I have just mixed up in the presentation to show you all that how the organization, even some NGOs, and even the some companies are making such kind of surveys to explain the people how the skills is going to be work on the organization. There are few skill which is advancing coding and cloud solution and cyber security. Even the cyber security is in high demanding just because of the AI is creating increasing in the. We are expecting that the upcoming years, the students who are now just not in the CSC department, even me, I am the mechanical student working on the coding and cyber security. There is a reason because I'm not going to be, even if I am working in a mechanical department, I have to be involved in the computering, right? And there I have to arrange a big data, big kind of assignment project. There I have to be security tight. I have to the little knowledge I also have to gain, but in my department I will not going to be have that knowledge. So I have to work. I have to look after the social media also outside resources for such kind of things. So there is a lacking we are getting there. In every field we are having that AI, but just that challenges of skill gap we are facing just because I think we are not getting that proper sources. There was it is said that the concern about the data privacy is seen because AI was continuously advanced. That's really true. But brought up a myriad of the concern regarding the person is also the privacy, right? We can't look out of this from our mind that how the things are going on. In the sorry, now what I am presenting in the slide is that how the concern over the data privacy. Okay, look, in the second point I have just wrote that collection and processing the storage of the such data is very hampering for someone to handle it all, and AI is doing a great work on this, right? The expertise was looking for the increase on something that we're going to be work on. AI continued to advance, so it brought a myriad concern regarding the personal data privacy. That's true. The main privacy concern surrounding AI is potential for data breach and unauthorized access to personal information, which will be very risky to fall into the wrong hand either through hacking or other security. We can't hacking is something that could not be resolved, but have a strong cyber security could be only the way to work on this, and we have to work on the upskilling to for our AI ML, and hoping that coming year will be the great if we work on this. Our study education was not that much of higher level. Even every field, like I'm not just talking about the CSC, but every field it needs to be studied about AIML, and here we are lacking. But expected years to be more great, I think, because in every field we are getting the AIML based organization. So here I am. So as I previously just said in the first slide only, let me show you. So give me a second. Just give me a second. Yeah. In the first slide, I've just said the AI-driven optimizes the hold of the promises of realizing the business operative. Right. This we are in the topic AI-driven startups. That's very true. But from the streamlining supply chain, we improving the customer experiences. We need the experienced people in the startups on how we are going to be doing. AI is drastically increasing in their advancement and in their scale up. It needs to be in a in the way that we could also be get company with it and the organization too. But the organization is going 10 step further than the we are upgrowing. So it's a burdening for us. Yeah, that's true. The experienced people going to be work only that will be the hampering. So I think in the future we will going to be doing great in this aspects only. We yeah, that's the only thing. Stop sharing.
Okay,
Okay.
does anyone have a question they
Yeah.
can ask?
Yeah.
Meghna, there is a question in the chat box, so you can just read it out for us. Happy to read it.
So the question is, there is a company called Rabbit.inc. Their first product was a pocket assistant called Rabbit R1, but it failed drastically because its processing was so bad. It used to give random and wrong answers. So I want to know how companies can improve their data management and output of shared information based on the asked question.
Okay, I got it. Showcase pattern. The first thing is that how the data management and output of requirement information going to. That's very true. You have asked the right question. First thing I have mentioned throughout the presentation, the first thing we are lacking over here that we are not getting that sufficient source firstly, and we need the experienced people. So here we expected the experienced people are going to be work on their organization according to their things. Their cyber security is there. The management I couldn't be very exactly because I'm not aware of that. The most of the sources which we are looking toward this things is that we have to have a strong cybersecurity and the data analytics. We just data analytics we need in a high demand nowadays. So this is the only points I can say that how the data management and the required information will be saved quick, quite insufficient. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with my side.
Other question. So thank you, Razabia Kaushal, for speaking.
Yeah. Thank you. Hope you all like the presentation. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, may I call upon Poulumi Didi to speak?
Yeah, hi everyone. So, this was, I think, the first brainstorming session for this year, and I think we all enjoyed it. We will be having more of this in the upcoming days too. So, I request all of you to participate not only as an audience but also as a speaker. This will enhance your communication skills and also help you all in the overall in your development. And if you participate as an audience, as a speaker, it will be beneficial for you also, and it will be engaging for us too. So I request all of you to participate in the next brainstorming sessions. Okay. So Meghna has also shared a feedback form. Everyone please fill up this form. Right. And there is another form that is for the speakers. The second form will be filled up only by the speakers of today. And we will also be selecting the best speaker from you all guys. So for that, we will be taking some time and we will be coming back with the names soon. Okay. All right. Till then, fill these two forms, please.
Okay, thank you, Poulumi Didi, for your valuable words. So, as we have come to the end of this session, I would like to thank you all for joining this session and especially the speakers, whoever shared their thoughts with us. Here we conclude our session. Thank you for joining.
Okay. So thank you everyone for joining the session. The speakers were all of the speakers were very nice. According to the board of directors and with everyone's opinions, we have come to the conclusion that we have two best speakers, and their names are Bhargav Banerjee and Razabir Kausar. So congratulations to both of you. You guys were amazing today, Bhargav Banerjee and
Thank you.
Razabir Kausar.
Congratulations, Rizabia and Bhargav.
Congratulations, both of you, Razavia and Bhargav. You will be getting your certificates through mail, and all the speakers, I request you all to fill up the feedback form. Okay.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Didi.
Do we have all the five speakers present in the meet, or anyone has left? I can see Bhargav. What
Bhargav,
about the other
Tanvi,
four?
uh,
Let me just check
yes, only
once.
there are two people, Bhargav and Tanvi.
Okay, the rest have left. All right.
So Polomi, we can do one thing. Uh, as you told, we can end this meet and we will send the link in the core, right?
Yeah,
वही
yeah.
कर दे क्या?
हाँ वही कर दो उनको लिंक भेज दी
ठीक है, ठीक है। कोर मेंबर्स, आज अभी एक मीटिंग होगा, सो यू गाइस प्लीज ज्वाइन। अभी ये मीटिंग लीव कर सकते हो,
Okay, bhaiya. Thank you.
but join in 2 minutes.
Okay.
I will be sending the link just now.